Very good morning and Jai Hind students. I am Adesh with my subject accountancy. Chapter 4, change in profit share ratio among the existing partners. What are the existing partners are there and they change their profit share ratio during their business. So here the topic is deferred revenue expenditure. Deferred revenue expenditure, what these revenue expenditures and what the treatment we have to do in our accounting when the profit share ratio change among the partner or the reconstitution of the partnership firm is there. So what the treatment will be there of these deferred revenue expenditure treatment and the what they are actually. Okay, so first of all, here we have seen deferred. Deferred means for many time. It's provide benefits for the long time or for the many time. Revenue, revenue it is related to income and expenditures. It is are those amount which we spend for to acquire something. Okay, so these are the expenditure. So if we're talking about this complete word deferred revenue expenditure, so those expenditure by we get income for the long time, for many years. So what type of these expenses are? हम एक बार खर्चा करें और उससे हम बार बार इनकम रिसीव करते रहें. So what type of expenses are these? So first of all, these expenses generate assets, but they did not bring any assets. Generate assets means they total and they add with the assets of the firm, but they cannot be bring as assets into the firm. ये एक एसेट्स की तरह ब्रिंग नहीं किए जा सकते. फॉर एग्जांपल हमारे जो एडवर्टाइजमेंट सस्पेंस एक्सपेंसेस हैं, वी हैव डन by these expenses we can get profit in future also. Okay, but these expenses we will not do again and again in a firm. One time advertisement we have done, so according to those advertisement expenses we can get benefit current year, in next year, next to next year. So this process can be followed. But if we say advertisement expenses, advertisement suspense expenses, they generate any asset, it is not possible. So it means they did not bring any assets in the firm, but the value of assets will increase due to these expenses. So these expenses having the other name is fictitious assets. It is clear? So these assets are as a fictitious assets. So according to the meaning of deferred revenue expenditure, so the meaning is that deferred revenue expenditure are those expenditure who generate income for more than 1 year. So they increase the value of assets, but they does not bring any assets into the firm. So the meaning of this, it is a revenue expenditure which does not bring any assets into existence, but its benefit is expected to last in more than one accounting period. The another name of deferred revenue expenditure is fictitious asset. Fictitious assets. Okay, these assets are existing in the firm, but they does not bring any assets into the firm. Okay, so now the treatment will be there. If treatment of deferred revenue expenditure is, it is assets, we know, and fictitious assets. If we have to do the treatment, so then the assets is writing off. Okay, so when deferred revenue expenditures are written off at the time of change in profit share ratio among the partner, so deferred revenue expenditure will writing off. Okay, will be written off. So if we have to do, or if we have to written off these expenditure, so then the journal entry will pass as assets it is reducing. If assets are reducing, then what happen? It is credited. Okay, when assets is reducing, that is credited, and assets is increasing, that is debited. So here assets is reducing, written off is there, so then assets will be credit and partners capital or current account will be debit. So the treatment of deferred revenue expenditure will be their partners capital or current account debit. Current or capital according to the method of partner capital or current account, fluctuating or fixed capital. And then 2, deferred revenue expenditure accounts. It is distributed among the partner in their old profit share ratio. The narration will be being deferred revenue expenditure written off in old profit sharing ratio. So this topic cover only these things. After that we have some questions which we will solve related to this one. Okay, so now another topic is accumulated profits or losses. What will be the treatment of accumulated profit or losses will be there in the firm. Okay, so let's see the treatment of accumulated profit or losses in the firm. So first one is, if there is accumulated profit, both the condition can be there, na? Accumulated profits, and there is accumulated profit, then what will be the treatment of this? Profits are credit and it is a liability. So I am writing here, if there is profits, so it is a liability. Okay, it is a liabilities. Okay, if there is profit and it is a liability, and liability is reducing, so it will be debit, and if liability is increasing, that will be credit. So profits and loss account will be debit, loss account debit, profit and loss account debit if it is profit. Okay, it is a liability, we are writing off or we are reducing the liability. Profit and loss account debit to partners capital or current account. What the profit will be there, it will be distributed among partner in old profit share ratio. Okay, in old ratio it will be distributed. So then the journal entry will, the narration will be there, being profit written off in old profit sharing ratio. Okay, this is the entry for profit, and if it is write off and there is loss, accumulated loss is there, so if there is accumulated loss, so it will generate assets of the firm, and if it is assets, so it is a fictitious assets, loss will be a fictitious assets in the firm. So then assets will reduce, then it will be credit and the partner will debit. So treatment will be there, partners capital or current account debit to profit and loss account, it is a loss. Whatever the loss is there, it will be also distributed in old ratio among the partners. Narration, being a loss written off in old profit sharing ratio among existing partners. If loss is there and it is a written off, so related to this, one questions also may be arise. All the treatment we have done, if deferred revenue expenditure is written off, accumulated profit or loss is written off, and then accumulated loss is written off. So these are the written off journal entry. Sometimes what happens when partners are changing their profit share ratio and again they want to maintain deferred revenue expenditure at the same value after changing the profit share ratio, similarly they can maintain the profit also, they can maintain the losses also. Means they don't want to change any value of the assets and the liabilities into the firm at the time of change in profit sharing ratio. So at that time, what journal entry will be there? Okay. So for all these things, these all are the written off entry. Okay. So now if they want to maintain once again, so what will be the journal entry for all these three things? Okay. So these are the entry related to written off. Written off, and this one is also related to written off. Now if they want to raise once again, so deferred revenue expenditure is assets, and this assets is again want to generate, so then it will be debit and partners capital or current account will be credited in their new profit share ratio. Similarly in accumulated profit, so प्रॉफिट एंड लॉस अकाउंट डेबिट हो रहा है यहाँ पर रिटर्न ऑफ में. अगर वो रेज किया जाता है तो इफ़ एनी लाइबिलिटी इज रेज्ड, profit is raised and profit is liability, and if profit is liability and then it is raised once again, so that will credit. So profit and loss account will be credit at the time of raising the profit in the firm. So then partners capital account डेबिट हो जाएंगे, पार्टनर्स कैपिटल और करंट अकाउंट डेबिट हो जाएंगे, और ये प्रॉफिट क्रेडिट हो जाएगा इन देयर न्यू प्रॉफिट शेयर रेशियो. यहाँ पर ओल्ड प्रॉफिट शेयर रेशियो है, वहाँ पर न्यू प्रॉफिट शेयर रेशियो होगा. सिमिलरली प्रॉफिट एंड लॉस अकाउंट डेबिट एंड पार्टनर्स कैपिटल और करंट अकाउंट क्रेडिट at the time of raise in the losses of the firm. Okay, but they will be raised in their new profit share ratio. So all three entries I am doing at the same time in the same condition if they are raising all these three things. Important thing is this. Okay, one adjustment also may be there if they are raising. So first one is deferred revenue expenditure. If deferred revenue expenditures are raising, then the journal entry will be reverse. यहाँ पे रिटर्न ऑफ हो रहे हैं, ख़त्म किए जा रहे हैं, यहाँ पे दोबारा से उनको लेके आया जा रहा है फॉर्म में. देन एंट्रीज एसेट्स, और एसेट्स जनरेट होगी तो ये हमारा डेबिट होगा. डिफर्ड रिवेन्यू एक्सपेंडिचर अकाउंट डेबिट एंड टू पार्टनर्स कैपिटल और करंट अकाउंट. यहाँ पर जो अमाउंट होगा ये रेज वाला होगा न्यू रेशियो में. ओके, narration we can write being deferred revenue expenditure raised in new profit share ratio. Second one is accumulated profit. If accumulated profit is raised, then the journal entry profit should be credit. So partners capital or current account debit and to profit and loss account. It is profit. Okay, raise हो रहा है प्रॉफिट. जो भी प्रॉफिट है, जो वैल्यू है, न्यू रेशियो में डिस्ट्रीब्यूट हो जाएगी इन बिटवीन द पार्टनर्स. And last treatment is, third one is accumulated loss. If accumulated loss is rising, then it is assets, and if it is assets and assets is increasing, so profit and loss means it is loss. Account debit and to partners capital or current account. What will be the loss there? It also will be distributed in new ratio. Okay, so these two things we have to remember. First one is return off and second one is raise off. So again we having one more adjustment related to this. If they want to do the adjustment entry, means no deferred revenue is written off and raised, only the partner's capital account will be affected by the same amount. So there will be that condition is adjustment. Okay, so let's see the adjustment, what the adjustment we will do in this concept, and then we will show a question, and then we will solve a question related to this concept. So let's see the adjustment also.